All right, here we are, game 2. squeekyg up 1. We have squeekyg in the pink on the left, on the west, playing as the Japanese, and WiggleTheWise in the orange, once again on the right, playing as the Franks. I'm going to say this now for the YouTube because I don't want to put in that disappointing start. Game 1 of this set was a replay failure bug, desync, so it's not even going to be up, not going to be mentioned at all. We're just going with this one. squeekyg was the victor there, as you can see on the top with that little bubble. But here we are on Arabia. We have a Japanese Franks game favoring the Franks due to the Castle Age power spike from them. And we'll see what goes on here. WiggleTheWise picked Arena for the. I cannot say Arena, no matter what I do. Picked by WiggleTheWise. Kind of a home map for that guy, at least for now. Knows what's going on here. Has the night rush worked out, as long as he doesn't get tower rushed into some nonsense like happened versus Arduous Vape in the first game that he played. But
we'll have to see. Again, both players just going for what looks to be a pretty standard opening. Nothing too stressful, nothing too serious, just getting their food going.
What age are you in?
squeekyg, by the way, revealed to us before this set, he actually has the taunts shortcut webpage open on his second monitor the entire time. Some people have build orders open to check, to reference. They have notes to improve their gameplay. This guy, he's just got the taunts over there. Huge fan of that.
This is a man who knows what he wants.
He knows what he wants, absolutely. If we know anything about squeekyg, he reaches for what he wants, and he sometimes gets it.
True. Looks like Wiggle is wanting to get rid of the scout here. Yep, he's going to attack him. He wants that scout gone. He doesn't want Squeaky seeing what he's doing. And this is a pretty close chase right now.
Something might be indicative of the first game also. WiggleTheWise played Franks on both, and the Franks were not banned the second time around from Squeaky. He was just confident enough to let it ride.
Alright, we'll have to see how it plays out.
This scout might die if it keeps pathing around and turning around in corners. That could be very powerful for the night rush, just having no vision for pink.
Yeah, and then Squeaky's just lost a pretty big tool there. He's not going to see what's coming. He's not going to see what Wiggle might be throwing out there on the map. So again, taking out Squeaky's vision could be a pretty big deal for WiggleTheWise.
Yeah, Cam, as you and I specifically have talked about, that vision is key in this game.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Here comes the mill, second building for the Franks to go up.
And
Squeaky just gonna be riding in the Dark Age for now. Now, pretty sure Wiggle over here has got that Frankish, or at least just generally, I think he favors the night civs. I might be slandering there, but no, that's text. Is it? No, that's libel is text. Slander is verbal, I think, right? But so he's pretty solid on the night rush build order. Is all I wanted to say.
And the scout survives to live to fight another day. So
lives to fight another day. Orange opting for the scouting vision himself instead.
Yeah, I'd say it's a good idea to just get the scout out, especially on Arena, because this is such a big map and it's easy to kind of forget the center section. And if you have it scattered or just get the fog cleared up, that gives you a better idea what's on the map, where you might want to move to, and where you can guess where your opponent might move to as well if you see where the resources are.
Yeah, it's I mean, you really do need all of these resources in the middle, and it's very easy to block them out from the other player, just because there's so much of the map covered by wood where they can't spawn. So the area that these are able to be in on Arena is much more controllable. There's the barracks and the mill for pink. He wants to age up soon. Almost has enough food for it. And keep those villagers producing though. Villager count right now 2025, and that is due to about double the TC idle time for pink. We have 4 on wood and 14 on food for the Franks. Actually, 15 now. Going for that boar. Got plenty of herdables and randoms out here to go for still. And is on the berries very heavily, actually. Wow.
Yeah, both are
surprisingly
leaning heavily into food right now.
He's getting close to that feudal, actually, himself. And now squeekyg clicking up, getting those houses up.
Yeah.
He was actually housed briefly there. He has complained to me about the age 2 housed thing, because in age 4, your buildings will continue to do the production like timer thing, but they just won't pop out the units until you have the pop space. But in this one, it just doesn't even do any kind of production countdown and progress bar at all, so it's a little bit more painful when you get housed. But now moving 8-11-0-0 for pink. We've got 1 on gold, and we're moving more to gold for orange. Definitely a castle rush here. 100%. Love to see that. We'll see if it's fast enough.
Squeaky with the
militia.
With a few
right
militia
off the bat.
out right now. Nothing. Maybe he's looking for some poke. Maybe he's looking just to try to aggravate WiggleTheWise. Not quite sure.
We'll see where these guys go. I mean, having them out on the map is better than standing them in the base. And
that's right.
They're going to be good units moving forward anyways for the Japanese. You just want to make that militia line anyways, so solid stuff. Double bit axe for pink. First eco upgrade of the game. And those scouts are at it again.
Is he actually going to get the scout this time?
No, I don't think so. He's going to run it back into the... Ooh.
Well, the thing is, he can't run into his base, because if he does, then Wiggle's going to get him looking around and see what he's got. So it's kind of...
If you're persistent enough, that guy might just go down.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't reveal these guys in the process.
Yeah.
Here comes that man-at-arms upgrade. Really just massing units outside of his enemy's doorstep right now.
Yep. And it looks like Wiggle got the scout.
Scout dead, yep.
Got the scout, all right.
There it is. First blood. Horse collar before dropping these farms. Love it. And blacksmith for pink now. Probably going to try to get those first tier upgrades before attacking with these men-at-arms. We'll see if he's able to get some rams going or what the plan is with this early force.
Yeah, don't know.
Orange.
Yeah, who knows what his strategy is this time? Is he? Oh, it looks like he's
just going to right-click the wall, I think.
No, maybe.
There it is. Okay, so there's the attack notification.
Interesting
orange.
choice. I'm not sure.
I mean,
the wall's gonna be there a while. It's not gonna go down anytime soon. So
1650 HP on that guy. You kind of do want to, and there's the tower. Good response.
Yeah. So
just attack a stone wall piece. If you have just this many units.
I'm wondering if that gate. So he's not responding to the scout. He's just gonna. Okay, there it is.
Goes scout. It's gonna survive.
I was gonna say, if he had played it right, if the scout was close enough to the gate, he could get those units in.
They're microing this pretty well, both. One, orange swinging in and out, trying to just get the men-at-arms while they're attacking the gate, but Squeaky's got his eye on it.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna really work in the long run, but
if need be, there can just be a house wall behind here, and this tower is gonna push anything.
Yeah, and there's the houses. So good call.
Wiggle is gonna try to hold off on any units of any kind until hitting Castle Age, I think. So. I don't know if you can hear those chat messages, but I'm a big fan. Couple of idols back at home while he's just working on this, taking down this gate. I mean, even this, it's forced a response, right? Like, now Orange has to build a watchtower.
Yeah,
and
so
may even have to garrison it.
So he is. So even though this isn't a huge deal, he's still making Wiggle waste resources on this the situation, and. You know, maybe you could call it a overreaction, because I don't know if he necessarily needed to do the house walls or everything, but he got enough resources out of Wiggle to inconvenience him and to distract them. So I'd say a decent poke by Squeaky.
Yeah. Market now for orange. Probably going to be trying to buy his way up at this point if he sees... Yeah, so even that is a response to these 4 man-at-arms. He's trying to optimize and get up as fast as possible because he knows the enemy has units out on the field.
Yeah,
even though it's only 4 units.
Yeah, he's going to castle right now.
There it is.
So
not a bad time.
Yeah.
And on to stone for that castle. Yep.
Yeah, it's always difficult to know when to jump into the next age, because if you obviously you don't want to feel like you're falling behind your opponent, but if you and this is a struggle that I've had, is that if you jump into the next stage too soon, then you're hurting for the resources that you might need to respond to anything coming your way. So it's always a catch, or a 50-50, because yes, you're advancing, you're going to have access to more tech, but if you don't have the resources for it, then you've wasted all those resources that could have gone elsewhere.
Yeah, I mean, this is a very specific strategy, the castle rush into knights. So he's basically just doing it as fast as possible and hoping to delay death until he's ready to fight.
And again, Squeaky hasn't made any other major moves or anything, so I think he's safe right now. Plus, the advantage of Arena is that you're walled off, so you have time to get those resources back. You're not going to be attacked quite as quickly.
This is still definitely even. Actually, the villager count is exactly the same on both sides. Very impressive stuff. Although I don't know how that happened with an extra 3 minutes of idle TC time for squeekyg. I don't know how he managed to pull that one back. Oh, it was the age up, obviously. Okay. There's the castle age. Pink is going to see that. He got supplies earlier, so a commitment to the man-at-arms probably going forward. Not the greatest into heavy cav, so maybe we'll see spears instead, but those are also going to benefit from the Japanese attack speed, so still very lethal. Going for that corner house in case we try to do any ungarrison build across the wall nonsense. Block that off. Clearing up those old lumber camps. Why not? Why not? Can't complain. Archery range for orange now. I'm surprised to see that. I think he does. Well, does. I don't know about that. But in... no, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Sees now enough for a castle. Enough for a second town center. Maybe a third town center as well. I think it might be a 3 TC build that he's going with. So moving off of stone to get those TCs up.
Okay.
Still has a lot of stone that he'd work just carrying here. Are these guys carrying anything?
Interesting place for it. I mean, it's... I guess considering the location, it would make sense to put it there. I mean, it's going to be right next to that gold. It's going to be right next to those farms as well. Yeah.
Yeah, this locks down both golds, and it's right at the front. If there are like trebuchets from pink or something, it'll go down. But right now, it's perfect to stop any kind of raiding if these walls fall.
And right now, both players have been... Oh, interesting. Okay, he's going to be...
First night, instantly spotted. Yeah, and we do have all these villagers here. I'm wondering if this is for a castle drop. The Franks actually, now that I'm remembering, have cheaper castles, so they can he can afford one right now if he wants to. I think he's just testing the waters, trying to clear out all these animals before he moves across with the vills. squeekyg with the patrol right in front of the gate, though.
I was gonna say it's
and both gates. He's got vision where he needs it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was surprised that none of the players have really made any moves to establish a kind of foothold outside their bases, but if you just mentioned the castle drop that Wiggle might be doing, so he could be moving out now to establish some kind of foothold, or
I think that was
outside his walls.
The plan. I think he just repurposed all those vills back to stone now because he doesn't have the map control in the middle to pull it off.
And Squeaky has all those man-at-arms right now. They are going to meet these units. There's going to be a little engagement. Quick, really easy. I think those guys were low health as well. So
unless we have more units from pink, Orange is going to take control here.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's intentional, but he's tanking with the scout. It's a pro move if I ever saw one. Second TC for pink, right after he hits castle. Good optimized timing on that one.
Yep. So Wiggle has taken out most of Squeaky's military, so he's Yep, looks like he's going to start moving some of his villagers out right now.
Yeah, very good like map awareness on that guy.
Yeah, and he's got a few arbalists as well, so he's going to have some range in addition to his knights that he has.
I mean, that's the classic combo, right? What do you
Yeah.
make when you see knights in Age of Empires? Well, you make spearmen. What do you make when you see spearmen? You make range. You make archers, crossbows.
Yeah.
So he's got the combo to kill everything that is going to be on the field right now.
Yeah, he's moving pretty aggressively. I wonder how far he's going to push with this planned castle drop.
Before he even gets that up, Squeaky G's dropping one on these resources right over here. This is a good spot. This is just a protective castle.
Yeah,
for,
that's a
for
good
the map resources. Spot. I think this is going right up on the wall.
Yeah, that's a really aggressive play. I'm liking it. So we're going to see some action here soon enough, and Squeaky's going to have to respond to this when he sees it.
Yeah, he's got one military unit out right now, and it's this spearman, this lone sentinel. Okay. Playing it safe enough outside of the range to shoot the walls, actually. I would have liked to see that maybe 1 or 2 tiles closer, but I guess you don't have the range circle when you're playing the game. So this is just going to be for control of the resources here and producing units.
It's probably a good idea. And again, Squeaky's going to have to go out a different way now rather than... I mean, he's got a good defensive...
Yeah, I mean, it does lock down this exit. Yeah. But
good move by Wiggle there.
Straight onto that gold. Villager distribution right now: 17 on wood, 17 on food, 5-4 for pink, 19, 13, 13, 0 for Wiggle for orange. That's okay. That's a lot on wood actually for orange. I don't know if he's just gonna be going more heavily into these crossbows at this point. 17, he's queued it all onto wood, I think, so maybe that's just it's just happening. And also, okay. Oh no, actually rebalancing it there. And pink is just continuing to produce units. 54, 53 now on the unit count. Villager count.
Yeah, does he know about that castle that's outside his front door?
He does not see that yet. It was, I mean, so I guess that may be the plan. It's like here to establish a base of production.
Yeah, I was gonna say Wiggle,
just outside of the range, so it's like a stealth castle. That's probably the intention there. I like that. I like that.
And if obviously Wiggle also has he's already got some of his champions up. Are those the Wood Raiders?
Look at these throwing axemen over here.
Throwing axemen.
They are the unique units that do melee damage from range. So very good versus the Goths. Gonna do well against the Japanese too, I imagine.
And it looks he looks like
here's the ramp.
Nope, he's waiting for it. My, how the turntables.
Yeah, no units for pink yet.
Yeah,
he is really just.
He's just kind of content, just bulking up, and
yeah.
As soon as he gets the alert that he's under attack, he's gonna be. I
mean, he has resources, plenty of wood and plenty of gold.
Yeah.
3rd TC for orange. Nope, changed his mind. And also is housed, so just gonna drop all the houses he needs for the rest of the game right now. There it's going. 3rd TC on the bottom of the base. Squeaky G does have monks and appears to be leaning into some monk technologies even with fervor.
Oh, there's the attack. So
here's the attack. The house walls here are actually carrying the game right now.
It's gonna be good. However, Wiggle's just got a lot of units at his disposal, so he's gonna have to react. Immediate castle drop. Yep, he has to.
Yeah, that'll stall it out. This is not enough army to take down a castle. You need like maybe 1 or 2 more rams.
Yeah, he's wanting this
pulling
castle to go
all
up.
of these villagers
wow.
to build this.
He's wanting this
everything
castle to go
from
up
wood.
Right now.
Everything from gold. Get that castle up now. So that's going to be the 2nd castle for Squeaky G, who is now building samurai.
Yeah, a few samurai out. Not enough, but
which are the anti-unique unit.
Again, the problem is he doesn't have enough, and he's going to have to close the distance with those throwing axemen to
Yeah.
really get in there to do some damage. And
Yeah, Samurai are quite fast, so that'll help out a lot.
I'm gonna say
But still
Squeaky
gonna have
taking
to close the
advantage of
distance. 1.10
the
movement
relic.
speed. It's actually really fast. 0.96 on these throwing axes.
I'm liking the diversity in Wiggle's
Second
army.
castle.
He's got some good diversity there.
Yeah,
Maybe could use
he's got the strat worked out here.
Million Knights. Is that a second castle going up right there?
Second castle for WiggleTheWise,
Yep.
solidifying this position. Gonna build some houses up here because why not?
Yeah.
Third town center is almost up with that one villager, classic one villager tapping away at it.
Right now, Wiggle's looking to be in pretty good control of this game right now.
He's looking dominant. The villager count is slightly in favor of squeekyg, and the economy is as well, but he's not producing as much, so.
Yeah. And again, Squeaky is starting to get some units out, but is he gonna really? The question is he gonna have enough?
Yeah, I think a samurai only comp would do fairly well here. You would definitely want to mix in pikemen, halbs, whatever they are called at this stage, but.
And Squeaky is looking to make a
dropping some towers.
Guard tower going up.
4 rams will take down a castle. Now I don't know if that's true or I just made that up, but okay, here comes the military for squeakyg.
So this could be a good pincer unless Wiggle's not gonna. Okay, so he does notice the attack. He is gonna react.
We have some conversions coming through as well.
Oh no.
And something is looking a little sus here. We got another replay error. Do I need to reinstall Age? I don't think it's me, but
no, just when it was getting good.
Just when it was getting good. Yeah, so anyways, squeakyg also won this game.
I guess we'll never know how.
Yeah. These games are available for anyone to download on AOE2 info. Let me find it. AOE2insights.com. So like for example, I'll put this in chat. That's the first game from this set. So you can just like click like replays and download those and try them yourself if you want. Let me know. Check it out. You can do a little undercover work, find out if it's my game or if it's the replays that are the problem. I think it's the replays though. But anyways, I guess that leads us to the second act of the night, Age of Empires 4.